And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on this?
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
You hear that?
Yeah?
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks brand.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 9.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
And here's LeVert for 3. The shot no good. The Lakers lead by 13. The Beast passes to James. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 7 points in the game.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Pass to Risache. Okongwu, a screen on James. The 3 from Risache. Rebound by the Beast.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
That one drops for him. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. Shot to stop the run. Doncic grabs the miss.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Here's the Beast. 11 points in the game. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
Well, no doubt about that. Well said, Allie. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt and connects, subbed in for James. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. LeVert with the ball. To in the cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in. LeVert's got 5.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
And it's Connect missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
LeVert passes to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Reeves. To the middle. Pass to Rizachet. Now Johnson beyond the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's the Beast. Here's Connect. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. The Beast. No good from outside. Hawks trail by 19. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Here's the Beast. Guarded by Okongwu. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 7 points here in the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's LeVert.
Los Angeles foul, number 12.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Reeves. Making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's the Beast in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Krejci. Inside.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Good on the second one.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Here's the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Rizachet's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Beast passes to James. And here's Doncic. Out to the wing. Pass to the Beast. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Team seconds.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. James, no good on the free throw. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's the Beast. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
LeVert passes to Daniels. Down low. Here's Rizachet, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Okongwu. Pass to James. Minute 32 left in the game. And again, it's the Lakers.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Back to James. Reeves with a screen on Okongwu. And James launches it from deep. He buries it from 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Okongwu. Here's the Beast. The shot, no good. Good D by Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Game, another win, back to work tomorrow. Way to bring home that W. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Feeling you, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Lie, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
I'm going to have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, so you like to talk. Let's make something shake then.
You already know.
All right.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And it's going to be the Trail Blazers off the tip. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Williams. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. Here's the Beast. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
Henderson, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. Hachimura with a screen on Avdia. Let's go. Shot's good by the Beast.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Utah. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Kamare. Back to Henderson. From 10 feet out, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Henderson's got 5 points so far. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. He had a nice open look right there. He has 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And here's Avdija following the 3 from the Beast. Here's Sharp. The Lakers with the rebound. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Outside, Avdija. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Sharp missing. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to LeBron. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdija, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdija is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Robert Williams. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Avdija with it. He's picked up by James. Henderson looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. Here's the Beast. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. You've got DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant is out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Benton in at the 2.
And that's a lesson.
His first chance at the line here.
The line for the Trailblazers, Deni Avdija. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Avdija. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to the Beast. Reeves outside. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the Beast. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Beast's got 12.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Second free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. From the high post. The Beast can't hit.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Out to Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Lakers.
And you look at the number.
And that is it for half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with the Beast, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Gotta do it. Thanks, D.A. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Kamare. Henderson outside. Outside, Avdia. There's the screen. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 11. James dishes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's the Beast. Basket number 8 is all good. He has attempted 12 shots.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Here's the Beast. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of...
Here's call time here. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Puts up a 3, and the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the court for the Trailblazers, the wings, Sharp and Avdia. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. Pass to Sharp. Back to Williams. A floater. Back to Sharp. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Avdia. And that one drops. And it's 7 points for Denny Avdia.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
And it's in there.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Pass to Williams. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Picked by Finney Smith. And there it is again from him. Shot good from the Beast. The Beast's got 14 points now in the second half. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Beast.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Sharp. Out to Henderson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's the Beast. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Oh, look at that rim after that Williams jam. It's still swaying.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shots good by the Beast.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our two.
That's good work. You earned this, twin. You'll be seeing me again, though.
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
All right, that's a bet.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's good work. Keep going, son.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
He's about to tear it up. Objects in motion, stay in motion, as long as they win.
Hey, ready, MP?
They're a good team, so we got you. So we're going to win.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on three.
All right. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Attention, Laker fans, we're close to our next promotional giveaway, a Trophy Laker toy. For 10,000 people in attendance will receive it. Joe is out.
And fans, please be sure to attend Tote Bag Day. Attendees will receive a complimentary Laker tote bag. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to back for you than with pictures of the Laker girls?
The National Basketball Association and the Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as the West quarter. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end to end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Hall and Castle comprise the backcourt. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. From 12 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Now Los Angeles with it, and they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. There's the drive. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Sohan outside. They set a pick. Left side, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 31 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with the story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Hachimura has checked in for Vanderbilt. Fox has checked in for San Antonio. Here's Vassell. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. James against Paul. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox right side. Floats one up. Some solid defense from James.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The Beast passes to Reeves. Nice D from Vassell.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. James, right side, the Beast. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. Going with a whole new group out there. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hits the three-pointer. The Beast has got 18 points in the game.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's the Beast in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. It's Fox for the drive. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's James from the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Will De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed. So the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Fox for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Here's the Beast. 20 points for him. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Branham. He's covered by Reeves. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. It's stolen by Doncic. 1 second left. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, and seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Lakers lead by 10. So on the floor for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Here's the Beast. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Here's the Beast. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And the second free throw is good. Coach, as you know, 2-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Paul. About a minute played here in the second half. Now here's Wembanyama. Fade away. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's the Beast. Sends it home from three-point land. The Beast's got 23 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Sochan. Offensive rebound. Castle for 3. No good there. The Lakers lead by 12. Here's the Beast. Give him 23. Vanderbilt, a screen on Paul. To the inside. From down low. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. Sochan outside. The 3. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's the Beast. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Beast has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the Beast. And he makes it on the layup. The Beast has got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Sochan outside. Wembanyama screen. 5 to shoot. The shot by Sochan, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's the Beast. Give him 30. Chalk up 2 there. The Beast has got 32 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Spurs trail by 19. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Antonio Massey, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Wesley in for Branham. Barnes against James. Here's the Beast. Back to James. And here's Connect outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. And the Spurs shooting the rock well at 46%. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's the Beast in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Fox outside. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from James. James has got 5 assists tonight. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock. Barnes with it to stop the run. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's the Beast. Shot from the low post is good. The Beast has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I'm talking about. Wins pay the bills, baby. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell. You know everything ready to play.
Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejections and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thrill.